Hey, Needlebender757 here in Boulder, Colorado with another 757 Boulder built amplifier video. This is of a really nice, unique box here. Another one built with brand new old stock Toshibas. This is built with 2290 pills, and it's a 2-pill bass amplifier. Of course, it's fully biased for sideband, of course. And it's just better to run them biased anyway. You can see it's a really nice, clean build. Built with all the best of the best components, competition cores, Teflon SO239s, metal clad caps, heat sinked biasing resistors. It's got an oversized cap here. Just all the good stuff in there. Just making them as good as we can because, well, we like to do that, and that's what Toshibas deserve. Anyway, beautiful box here. Something that is really nice. This power supply is definitely larger than the box needs. It's 100% duty cycle at 40 amps, and the most this amplifier will pull is like 28 amps. So that leaves enough for you to run another radio, or run your radio off of this as well and use it as a power supply. So what I did is I put some banana plugs on the back there. And you can also unscrew them. They got nuts so you can put a wire in there too if you don't have a banana plug. But yeah, and that goes off to power your radio if you want. That's what we're doing here. And we'll show that last and show how that works. But let me slip the lid on and we'll see how this thing performs. Hold on just one moment. Okay, here we go. We got the lid on her. Didn't put all the screws in, just enough to keep it secured there and give it ample cooling. Nice looking box. I did notice I did not label these two switches yet. This is actually an operate standby switch, and this is your sideband AM switch right there. So there you have it. This, you want sideband, you turn that on. You want to operate, you got to turn it up on operate. As you can see, that switch, the light came on. That's because there's still power stored in the capacitor, because the actual on-off switch for this amplifier is located in the back here. There, we turn her on, and she's running there. But we're going to turn it off. Actually, we can leave her on. We'll leave it on because we got an operate standby switch we can use. And we can start off with the striker here. We'll do this backwards. We'll show max that you should do with it and work our way down. So the striker, audio, audio, audio. And that's the max you should ever put into this thing. And we'll look at our pass-through tune here. Audio, 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 audio. Pass-through tune is really good. Now let's put her into operate mode. Audio, audio, audio. Got a little bump of reflect, but less than a 20th of a watt, so we're good there. Let's see what we're doing here. Audio, audio. 360 watts. That's not bad. Anyway, let's bump her down a bit, because this is really designed to go with like a Uniden Grant. You want to run your Uniden Grant and have a little bit of extra power. Let's turn this in standby mode. And our Uniden Grant, 1.6 watts, audio, audio, 22 watts. Let's go to operate mode. Audio, audio. So your dead can. 40 watts audio, talking 300 watts there. which is real nice. Real nice. So let's see how it works if we use it as a power supply with another radio. We can turn off our power supply over here, and we'll just be using this power supply in here, and it's plugged into the back, so we'll turn this radio on, and we're on sideband, and on sideband audio. Oh, I better flip the switch there. Audio. Yeah, it's doing about 15-16 watts when you give it a big old audio there. So let's turn this on. We're really not looking at output. We're looking at how much draw this thing actually draws. And in sideband, you have the most amperage draw, so that's why we're gone to sideband for this. Which reminds me, I better turn this on. Audio. Let's see if we have what kind of sag we have in voltage. Audio. So you can see the power supply does real well with that. We're just not getting quite as much out because we're not hitting her with as much audio. But anyway, you can use it for a power supply and an amplifier. Testing her out with the old Courier Galaxy there. That's a blast from the past. Anyway, this is a great amplifier. And like I say, it's really meant to go with this unit in up here. Better turn this power supply back on if I want to use the unit in. There we go. Let's try the unit in on sideband. Audio. So it holds real good. Plenty of amperage there to run your radio and the amplifier on the high demand of amp draw using sideband. So it's good to go. AM has about almost half as much amp draw. About 60% amp draw as sideband. Anyway, turn the box off on the back there. Turn this noise down on the radio there. Turn it off. Nice 2-pill 2290 Toshiba bass amplifier with enough juice to run your radio as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Needlebender 757 here in Boulder, Colorado. We're going to get back on that side smoking. See ya.